Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and we are back with another great tutorial, and this tutorial is specifically for the tips for your community members where you can completely make use of this benefit which I'm talking about. Okay, so if you're even new to my community, just watch this video and you can also get the benefit from this. Okay, so in this tutorial we are going to talk about how you can get a 6 months of free Kubernetes-based container service to deploy your containerized application. And we are talking for 6 months completely free. Okay, and you know how hard it is to create a Kubernetes cluster, and you need to deploy your applications and you create new service, and then you can access your application from external IP or from your browser or a computer, right? So you need to have a cloud-based systems, or you need to set up your own Kubernetes system where you need to have a control plane, worker nodes, and deploy your pod on which your container will be running. You need to have a pod, then you need to create a service which will be accessed from outside using a different port number, right? And you need to have a public IP for this. So it's a complicated process, but we are giving a simple solution which is called VKube. So VKube is a container-based service for developers and also for enterprises. And what you can do is, like with VKube, you can run your containerized application on the cloud, and you don't need to install anything, or you don't have to manage your operating system of your control plane or worker nodes. So VKube give you, it's a very simplified process, and you can see the complete details on VKube, vcloud.systems/home. I will show you the details in a couple of minutes, so just wait for more details. But before we get into the actual demo and how to use VKube, I also want to touch up like this video is specifically because there is a campaign from VKube specifically for our tips for you community to reward you with $10, which is equivalent to a 6 months of free VKube. So I will show you how you can make use of this campaign, how you can get this $10, and also how you can use VKube, register to it, how you can deploy your container application. I will show you all this demo in this tutorial. So keep watching this video till end so you can get the complete benefit of this and get this campaign offer. So before we get into that, to give some details on VKube, so it is developed by a blockchain database veteran team by called as V Systems. Okay, and the team is looking specifically to collect feedbacks on VKube. So this is a new tool which has been deployed recently. So they are looking for a feedback to improve it. So that is why they are giving away this $10, and specifically for 30 users who comes first. Okay, so first come first serve. So when you're watching this video, if you are the first person, just go ahead and make use of this. And even if you're not in this 30, don't worry, just send me a message in my the comment section. I can ask them to improve the numbers maybe a little bit more higher, so you can also get the benefit out of this. So as I mentioned, VQB is at the stage of feedback collection stage. Okay, while it's still a small product, the team is continuously improving and upgrading it. So that's the reason they want to hear the feedback from the communities. So because of this, they were running this feedback event specifically for the Tips for You community, where all my subscribers and the viewers, you can make use of this. You can think about what the benefit. You can test it, and making use of this $10, you can test this platform and give the feedback. So once the process happens, like once on your registration, you will get $5 as a token where you can test it, and once you give the feedback, you get another $5 more dollars. So it's like a $10. So there is a Google form. I will share you the details, the Google form, how you can make use of it for each forms, like for testing and also for registration. So I will show you all those things before end of this videos, and also show you the demo how to use VKube. So as I mentioned, there is a whole process on this. There is a referral code specifically for the tips for you. So all these details I will share it with you, in a couple of minutes in this video, and also in the video description. So you can refer the video description to get all these form details where you can click, and you can register it for VKube, and also you can get the promotional offers with our code. Okay, so why VKube? So the main challenge we see is like, the problem of dormant or expensive subscriptions, right? Always when we use cloud platforms, we end up into a situation like we are having a huge bill or subscription, right? So we will be paying expensive fees on all these one cloud services, and also you don't use a lot of features which you are paying for, and also you'll be very struggling to find a cost-effective solution. So I'm not specifically talking any one cloud provider, or there are a lot of benefits from one side and there are a lot of drawbacks. But this one, specifically VKube, they personally felt like, it's very expensive for them, for their developers, and the people in their company itself has felt this. So that's why they developed this tool for themselves as a VKube. And later point, they found, okay, it can be given for the outside community. So they are now opening up for everyone. And also they want to hear, the feedback from you. So what are the benefits? What they found or they were trying to fix is like, the some of the key topics like pay per hour and only what pay for what you use. So they are trying to optimize your spending with hourly pricing model, and also you have only for the resource unit you select, and there is no hidden fees, and you can use the payment using PayPal, or you have tokens, so like micro payments, and you also get refunded if you're not using your hours. For example, I will show you all those things in the demo. Like if you pay for the usage for 2 hours, and if you say like after 50 minutes you say okay, I don't want it, I want refund, they will pay you back for the 1 hour. Okay, and it's really convenient because the minimum hourly fee for VKube is 0.002. You think about it, it's very cheap, right? It's like a very cheap amount, like 0. This is what I felt. It's the bigger benefit. It's very cheap, and which means if you want to run a full machine or full service for 1 month of one resource unit, which means like 1 GB and 8 GB of persistent storage, it just costs you less than $2. And there are other variants of resource unit which are bigger, resource unit. I will show you the cost for that as well, so you can see. And it's also not that highly expensive. You can look into all, and these are available in different locations like North America, Europe, Tokyo, Hong Kong. So there are different locations as well. I will show you all those things when we log into the VCube. And from a privacy oriented platform, they don't have a login user ID. It's completely based on your IP. So it's nothing to do with your email address or phone number which you have to give. So based on your IP, it will create your account, and it's a completely a forward-looking approach, and it's run by experts from different continents. And it's a one-click solution. And the VKube dashboard is easy to navigate, and it's literally pretty easy. Just one click. I will show you all those things in the coming section of this video. And you may be thinking like to whom this VCube is useful for, right? So it's applicable for all developers. You can be a beginner or expert, and you're looking for an affordable solution, or you're looking for a free solution for to try out. I know there are a lot of cloud providers give you like 1 year of solutions, but this is also a pretty good solution where you can easily use it. Just one click. You don't need to build your systems or anything. So I would really say just go and try, and give your feedback on what you see it's good or not. And if you're a student trying to apply for trying to acquire new language knowledge without needing a high budget. So if you're trying out something or you're testing something and you don't want to spend a lot of on cloud systems, this is a really good opportunity where you can use this VCube and try out your uh, container application. You can run it, you can test it, everything. So you can use this cheap option. And if you're looking for a small company, still looking for an affordable one-click services, this is also a good option. And this team also offers in-house deployment and development, a lot of services. So you can read through all those things in their channel. So to show you, this is what I'm talking about, the VCube system. So you can see like VCube kickstart your application in just one click. So this is the page where you can see the complete details about the resources, startup pricings, and everything. And you can also see like there is their homepage from the V systems, So you can also have a look here, so you can see the container-based services. And what we are going to see is we are going to see how you can log into VKube, how you can create your container service, so you can access the application from browser or external IP. So all those things I'm going to show, and you can also see if you want to buy V coins to add more coins, more value. There is a VCoin system as well, or you can pay it through PayPal as well. So let's get into our demo on how we can make use of VKube for our containerized application. So just go to this website like vcube.vcloud.system/login. So don't worry, just look into the video description. I will give this link. Just click on it. It will take you here. So as I mentioned before, it's not based on giving your phone ID, email, or anything. If you just click on create account, it will just ask you to create a password. So there is no need to give any user ID, username, email, phone number. Just create your password and click create wallet. So once you create it, it will take you to a page where you can just log in. So there is no user ID or anything. It's whenever you try to open your this page, it will automatically take you to log in with your password. So make sure you keep a note of your password, okay, whichever you given when you're creating the password. Make sure that you make a note, so you if you forgot, I think you will not be able to log in. Okay, so make sure that you make a note of it. You don't forget it. Keep storing it somewhere, very careful where you don't forget the password. So enter your password and just log in. So once you log in, so you will be in the dashboard page. Okay, so you can see I'm inside VKube, and you can see I have my container, purchase, my orders, my services, resources, top up, and different tabs on your left. And you also will have on your right your accounts. And when you click on your account settings, you will get the information about your wallet, where you'll have your address, wallet address, and public key, and also the balance, whether it's in USDT or VSYS, which is the V system coins. And you can also add multiple wallets or by clicking on the plus icon. And please make sure that you make a note of your wallet address, because you will need this to be given in the form when you submit the campaign. So when you register for the campaign using the tips for you code, the campaign code, you have to give your address as well, so they can give you the credit for those amount like $5 as the initial phase, and they will add into the VSYS mode, not the USDV. So you will see somewhere around $5 would be around like 5,000 VSYS. So I don't have the exact calculation for it. Then using that, you will be able to purchase the resources. So once you have your wallet added with your fund, or you can just purchase with your PayPal as well when you if you don't have the fund, okay. So or you can use the VCoin system and you can purchase from there as well. Now you will have your service ID once you created your account, then you need to order. So once you go to your order, you have options to create whether you have to select region, North America, Europe, Tokyo, or anything, and you want a persistent storage, yes or no, and you have a other port specification, user specified port or random port. I will go with user specified because I want to specify a port. And here is the resource unit where you can select. So as I was mentioning, this is cheapest one, which is like 0025, and it costs you like for a month, it's like $2 for over full month of usage. And you can also see like 2 units, which is like 2 GB of memory and 16 GB of persistent storage. That's what it says, right? N resource unit equal N gigabyte and N into gigabyte of persistent storage. And you have 4 unit, 8 unit, 16 units. So based on that, you can see the price as well. So you just select your one which you want to use, and I will go with this one, and just put your duration, like how much hours you want. So you can see currently it's just hours, so I will just put for 1 hour, and So that means it costs you 0.005. If I put 2 hours, it's like 0.001. Okay, so I will put 1 hour, then you click create, and it will ask you where you want to create an order. So just click confirm and pay. So once you select confirm and pay, you have your wallet address, you have the payment options where you have USDV or SVIS. So my the amount is in SVYS because when they give you the credit, it will be under SVYS, not under USDV, because the USDV is not the word the coins are added. So I just select this one and just pay. So it will take a few minutes for once I select pay, you can see it's changed to paid. Okay, you can see I also did some refund. I will show you how you do to do that. Okay, so once you create the payment, it will say it's paid. Then what you can do is you can go to my services. So if you go to your services, you will see the pending services, because as soon as you pay, it will show you how much is there, because I have paid two kind of resources. This is 0.2 resource, and this is like 0.005 resource. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, so I will just click on secret, copy the secret. It will take you directly to my containers. So just add your secret here and just add. So it will say it will create a container here. So you can see I was under my services. When I clicked on secret, it directly taken to my container where I have added the secret and clicked on add. Okay, so you can see on the top you have month containers purchases. You can switch the from here as well. So or you can use the left corner. Okay, so once you select this, you can see your container is not yet running. It's pending, right? So you need to click on deploy. So this is where we are going to use our image. So for this testing of this video, I'm going to use just nginx. If you have your own container application, just use your image. Okay, so if it's on the docker.io, it's this one, or if you are using different Google ghcr.io, use there. So I'm just using docker.io. If you have your own container application, you push that into your Docker Hub, and then you can use that as well. Okay, so I'm going to use nginx, and I'm going to use the latest, or you can just use a version, and I'm going to use the name as nginx. Okay, and you can see if you have a private account, you have to select this one, and you have to give your account ID and password to access your Docker Hub. And you have RAM 1 unit, because this one have only one unit I can give. So if you have, we can also see there are different ports, container ports you can add. So I will go with 80 here, and I will use 3000 for the external container port. Okay, and like for nginx, 80 is the internal port, and for exposing, you can use any port which is available. If you want to add environmental variables, you can use that. If you have no, add more, you can use adding more. You just remove it if you don't want. If you have config, want to put some config path, you can use that as well. So if you want, you don't remove. You can have advanced features like command arguments. So there are quite a lot of things. Okay, and I will click on deploy. So now you can see I will refresh. One thing I want to say is don't refresh your page here, reload this page, it will exit you from the overall screen what we have, and you have to log in again. This is something which I given the feedback from my end to the VKube system. So this is what they are asking for the feedback. So if you see something which is not the right, you give a feedback to them using the form. Okay. So now if you see it's running. So what do you mean by running, right? You can see there is a host IP. And what you can do is you can also see restart, stop, config, redeploy. There are different options. If I go here and if I go to the containers, you can see I'm having an nginx container. It's using the nginx latest running, and it's using 1 GB, and the host port is 3000. Container port is 80. You can use the logs, and you can check the logs. If you click on search, it says like worker process started. Okay, you can use tail. If you want to follow, you can follow it as well. So it will be keep following. You can reset. So, and also you have other one called monitor. It will give you the details as well, like how much CPU's usage, network bandwidth, all kind of stuff. Okay. Now, what I will do is I will use the IP address. If I just put the IP address and 3000, the IP address, host IP, which is public IP now, and 3000, you can see I'm accessing the Nginx. If I go back here, I just stop the container. If I refresh, it's stopped, right? And if I refresh here, it's not working now. So once you stop it, it stopped. Now if I start again, now you can see the service is running. If I come back here, you can see it's back up. So it's pretty simple, you just create your container with just creating your purchase for the resource, how much hours you want, and just put your image into it, and it will automatically keep running it. So here what I will do is I will just you can delete as well from the container. You can redeploy. I will just delete. Let me delete this one as well. So you can see it's gone. So you can see it's gone. And if you go to your orders, you can see your order here, which is the one which I paid, right? And you can go to your my service. You should see the service which is still available. You can still use this for creating again if you want to create. If you just go and put the secret again, and you can recreate it, as far as you have the enough time. Okay. And but I'm not going to create anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refund this one. So you can click on refund. You can click on confirm. What it will do is it just gone from your service available. And if you go to your my orders, this will become as refund. Okay, because this was the one and it became refund. But unfortunately you don't get any money back because I ordered this for 1 hour and I refunded within 1 hour. So in an hour you cannot get any refund. I would say if you're booking your order for 1 hour, just use it fully. There is no point in refunding it. You won't get anything out. But if you have booked for a whole month or 2 hours, and if you have used only for 1 hour, if you go and refund, you will still get the 1 hour or remaining hours of uh, money. Okay, so it depends, how you are using it. So less than 1 hour, you won't get anything refunded. So that is all for this process of how to use it. It's pretty simple. Just make use of the purchase, you order it and create your container and you can start accessing your application. Now talking about the reward system for the tips for your community, how to claim your VKube reward. So I will give this Google form in the video description, so you can click on this Google form, and this will tell you how to sign up for VKube and how to get this $5, which is the first phase where you sign up and you get the $5. And once you give the feedback, you will be getting the second phase. So once you register, sign up for VKube, just use the your email address and also give your the your account address. So the wallet address. So you copy your wallet address and which I showed you in the previous section. Just put it there and put the referral code. So the referral code would be the tips for you for VKube. So there is two for you and for VKube. Okay, and the first section is to receive $5 and then you test the VKube, and then once you test it you leave your feedback. So this is the VKube feedback section, so where you can give your overall experience, how easy it was to deploy. Please give your suggestions, and if you find any bugs tell more, and how the VKube can be improved, and if you would like to see any features, and if you're making any other payments. And I think usually use VSYS, or you can use both PayPal as well. And what do you think to continue use VKube? So different kind of questions. It's just the feedback, and give your email, and also put your wallet address so they can give you the remaining $5. Okay. And make use of all the feedbacks you can give, and also make use of the platform as much as possible for you, so you can use it for deploying your any application which you have. If you have a higher performance system, you just order create a bigger machine. You can use higher resources, and I think it's also provide you options to create multiple containers as well. So I've not tried it, but I would say you can try. There are options to create multiple containers in the same machines, I believe. You can contact them. I will share you the details of their contact email address. So if you have any queries, you can reach out to them directly. So to touch about the V Systems, so which is the VKube's developer company. So VKube was developed by V Systems, an open source network that support the decentralized application efficiently and in agile development. And vSystem is a blockchain database service provider by Sunny King, an inventor of proof of stake. So proof of stake is the conscious mechanism used by numerous blockchain, including Ethereum. And the vSystem is designed on real-world use cases, making it possible to create, send, track, trade, track tangible or intangible asset in digital format. So you can read through all those things. And for reaching out to them, if you face any problems or anything, you have the complete details on their website, vSystems. They have this Medium page where you can read through it, and they always release new plans that you can read out in their Medium blog, and they also have keep up different promotions, social events which you can read. They also keep upgrading your platform, so you have their case studies, everything you can read through their documentation. And for any customer support, you can contact support at v.systems, and they have a Telegram and Discord. So you can make use of all these mediums to reach out to them if you find any problems or anything which you want to reach out. So once again, I want to tell this VKube offer is specifically for the Tips for You community, and I will share the details on how to register using the Google form into the video description, and also through the feedback form after you start using it. So both all the details will be there in the video descriptions. So start making use of it, and I hope you are going to enjoy for 6 months and more this application. And I hope they also develop by themselves by the feedback from you. And personally, I'm not telling that to use this, but it's an offer which I want to share. I don't take the responsibility on how the system works, and if you have any challenges with them, it is between you and the VKube, so I'm not responsible for that. But as a technical developer experience, I believe this would help a lot of people to make use of the system which they're offering, and also from their end, they can make benefit from the feedback which you are giving to develop their application. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video. So thank you for watching, and I would say, like, if you are new to my channel, and or if you have not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button, like the video, put the notification icon so you can see more tutorial on this. And thank you for watching.